1790, the country is broke. The soldiers who won the war are holding worthless paper. The states can't agree on anything. I wrote the solution in 6 weeks. They called it radical. They were right. They were right. Yeah. First report on public credit, let me lay it on the table. The nation's got a debt load and the finances unstable. The soldiers who bled for us are holding paper that ain't worth the ink that it was printed on. We owe them from the birth of this republic. So I stepped to Congress with a plan to assume the state debts and to build a financial stand. Turn the liability into a national asset. Make the wealthy hold the bond so they don't try to trash it. Tie the moneyed interest to the survival of the state. Get them skin in the game so they won't let it dissipate. Jefferson called it corrupt, I called it architecture. The foundation of a credit system, not a lecture. The report, the blueprint for the bank. The reason that this country didn't sink and didn't tank. A national debt, if not excessive, is a blessing. That's the lesson that the opposition kept on second guessing. The report, the report. The farmers in the South said it wasn't fair to them. They already paid their debts and didn't want to stem the tide of northern speculators buying up the script. But I told them that the nation was a single ship. If the bow goes under, then the stern goes with it. You can't have half a union, either commit or quit it. So we made the deal, the capital goes south and the debt assumption shuts the opposition's mouth. A national bank to manage all the flow of the currency and credit so the economy can grow. I meant to coin the money and a tariff on the trade to protect the infant industries that we have just made. It's the architecture of a superpower in the rough. 200 years of proof that I was calling their bluff. The report, the blueprint for the bank. The reason that this country didn't sink and didn't tank. A national debt, if not excessive, is a blessing. That's the lesson that the opposition kept on second guessing. The report. You want to talk about corruption? Let me tell you what corruption looks like. It looks like soldiers begging in the streets, while the men who sent them there are arguing about states' rights over a dinner table. I built the system that paid them back. That's not corruption. That's the report. The report, the blueprint for the bank. The reason that this country didn't sink and didn't tank. A national debt, if not excessive, is a blessing. That's the lesson that the opposition kept on second guessing. The report, the architecture of a superpower, built in 6 weeks by one man. The report, the report.